In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 21st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toronto Maple Leafs versus New York Islanders. The Toronto Maple Leafs face the New York Islanders, with both teams looking to build off of great seasons. The Maple Leafs have a 42-18-9 record, and with back-to-back wins have the second best record in the Atlantic Division. The Islanders have a 36-27-8 record, and with 2 wins in a row have leaped into the top wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. Both teams look to improve in the playoff picture, and the upcoming game looks to be a great one as a result. The Maple Leafs are 5-2 in their last 7 road games and 36-17 in their last 53 games, playing on 2 days rest. The Islanders are 3-7 in their last 10 versus Atlantic and 5-2 in their last 7 overall. The over is 4-1 in Maple Leafs' last 6 overall. The over is 4-1 in Islanders' last 5 overall. The Maple Leafs are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings. The favorite is 17-4 in the last 21 meetings. The Toronto Maple Leafs are a team I've backed all year, and they're a team I'm very high on until proven otherwise. With that said, the New York Islanders are at home, and they need to take advantage of spots like this if they're going to sneak into the postseason. The Islanders are coming off a strong week. Give me the Islanders, as they're the more desperate side. So the New York Islanders money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have remarkable defenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both defensive units stepping up and controlling the game from the opening puck drop. The Islanders, who allow only 2.69 goals per game, should limit the Maple Leafs' offense with Ryan Pulock, Alexander Romanov, and the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Ilya Sorokin to make plenty of big saves. The Maple Leafs, who have only allowed 6 goals in their last 2 games, should eliminate and possibly shut out the Islanders, who average only 2.93 goals per game, with Mark Giordano, Justin Hall, TJ Brody, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone, while goaltender Ilya Samsonov blanks the shots on the net. This will be a low-scoring game controlled by both defenses. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Coyotes versus Winnipeg Jets. The Arizona Coyotes will go on the road and take on the Winnipeg Jets at Canada Life Center. Arizona has a record of 27-32-11 on the season. Winnipeg has a record of 39-29-3. These 2 teams faced each other twice this season, with Winnipeg winning both matchups. Arizona is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall and 4-1 in their last 5 games following a win, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 Tuesday games. Winnipeg is 1-6 in their last 7 home games and 1-5 in their last 6 Tuesday games, while the under is 8-1-2 in their last 11 division games. I just don't feel like backing the Jets laying any sort of juice or on the puck line either in their current form, even if they are the more desperate team. Arizona's played well as of late, and while a lot of that success came at home, the last time we saw Arizona on the road, they battled Colorado hard, and I think there could be value getting a goal head start with the Coyotes here. So the Arizona Coyotes to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Jets' offense has been struggling recently. Winnipeg scored 3 or fewer goals in 8 of the last 10 games. They rank 21st in goals per game and 20th in shots per game. However, the defense and goaltending have been very good for Winnipeg this season. The Jets rank 11th in goals against per game and 11th in shots against per game. In the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams, Winnipeg averages 2.6 goals per game, and Arizona averages 2.1 goals per game. The Coyotes should limit the Jets' offense with J.J. Moser, Patrick Nemeth, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers at the blue line and limiting the Jets from establishing an offensive zone presence, while goaltender Karel Vejmelka blanks the shots on the net. The Jets, who have allowed only 5 goals in the last 2 games, should eliminate and potentially shut out the Coyotes, who average only 2.8 goals per game, with Josh Morrissey, Brendan Dillon, Neil Pionk, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone while goaltender Connor Hellebuyck blanks the shots on the net. The under is 6-3 in the last 10 meetings between these two teams. With a high total and the Jets being led by their defense, I see this game being a low-scoring one from the first period. This will be a lower-scoring game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Red Wings versus St. Louis Blues. The Detroit Red Wings were expected to take a massive step forward in 2022 to 2023, and while they started hot, they have certainly struggled in a big way recently, and with playoffs out of sight, they'll be looking for positives to end the year. And on Tuesday, they'll take on the St. Louis Blues, who are very much in the same position. Both of these teams still have some very young, talented players to lean on, and late in the season, this is where they will build their experience for the future in the NHL. So on Tuesday, with nothing to lose, this should be a very fun matchup. Detroit is 2-10 in their last 12 games overall and 18-41 in their last 59 games played on no rest, while the under is 4-0 in their last 4 road games. St. Louis is 2-6 in their last 8 home games and 4-10 in their last 14 games against the Atlantic Division, while the over is 4-1 in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record. The Red Wings defense again really struggled in the last game, giving up 5 goals, and they are going to really struggle to defend again in this game. The Blues are averaging 3.12 goals per game, and they are going to go over that number here. The Blues aren't a team I'm rushing to the window to back, but they're a streaky team that you ride until their current streak falls off, and then you start going the other way. The Blues have won back-to-back games, and the Red Wings are on a back-to-back here and on the road, which is never an ideal spot for Detroit. The Red Wings offense will have no answer, and the Blues are going to secure the victory, so the St. Louis Blues money line is our full game side pick. Not surprisingly, the strength for both of these young teams is their offensive units, and with limited talent in net, this one should feature plenty of goals, as the over is 4-0-1 in the past 5 head-to-head clashes between these teams. For the Red Wings, the over is 5-1 in their past 6 games played against teams with a losing record, and for the Blues, the over is 4-1 in their past 5 matchups against teams with a losing record. And with so much of a focus on offensive firepower, don't expect a low-scoring affair here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started.